Hi guys. So first off, I lied. The next footage was supposed to be Daytona, but as luck would have it, I had some footage come from AutoWorks Motorsports, my very first team, and the team I had the most experience with, and the guys who really taught me most of what I know. Behind the wheel came from those guys and people affiliated with them. Normally, I don't post race footage as something to entertain. I post it for academics, for study, for another driver to watch to figure out the track, or for me to pick apart my techniques and see where I need to improve. But this is 2 hours of race footage condensed into a few minutes. It's supposed to be a taste of everything that endurance racing is on track. So there are 5 races going on at one time. I'm racing, there's a race coming through us, our race is coming through other races, and so a lot of what you're trying to do gets interrupted by traffic. And traffic can be faster than you, traffic can be slower than you. What it is interference in what you're trying to accomplish in your race. But with all that being said, I hope that this is entertaining, and there's some things towards the end that I'll have to explain when I close this out. But I hope you enjoy. It's all the good parts of my Road Atlanta race footage, so yeah, enjoy. So at that point, my stint was over. But as you heard when I pulled into the pits, I had a massive lockup. I didn't push the brakes that hard. What ended up happening was that earlier you might have noticed that I mentioned the brakes and then I just kept on racing. The car was stopping fine, everything felt normal. I just had a strange noise that I radioed in and let them know, and we had a little conversation about it, and there was really no reason to come in. And then when we came to a complete stop at the pit wall, the caliper flipped forward into the wheel and the car would no longer move. And Ruben had a heck of a time trying to diagnose that and get the car back in the pits. The team did a fantastic job adapting and overcoming. But basically it was a guide pin failure, and the caliper just sort of came off the wheel and went like that. And then it was digging into the wheel and wouldn't allow the car to go forward. So it was really interesting that I got away with it for the entire stint. But when we came to a dead stop was when the caliper said it had enough at that point. They brought the car in, changed everything out, and they were back on track and racing that day. But it was still really nice to race with that team and be back at my home track in North Atlanta. I hope you enjoyed the footage. Like I said, it's 2 hours of racing condensed into 5-6 minutes, something like that. But I hope you enjoyed it, and the next footage will definitely be Daytona because it's in a week from now, so I won't be doing anything before then. So until then, see you next time.